Greetings, beautiful people. Greetings. Greg is here. We're here out on the Vibora Trail on my ranch here in northern New Mexico. Kicked off the socks and shoes, and I'm just taking some time to center myself, to ground myself, and to just be grateful. Be grateful for life. Be grateful for all that is. It's so easy to take life for granted. It's so easy to just mail it in and to put on the plastic smiles, pretend to be happy, even though we're sad, even though we're lonely, even though we're frustrated and angry. We just put on them plastic smiles and we look for them little victories. And that's a tough place to be. I know what that is, right? Living that hard life, feeling overwhelmed, feeling burdened, feeling like nothing's going your way, and even manufacturing what happy is, as if happy is somehow someone else winning, someone else doing great, someone else winning something incredible. And yet a lot of times we don't really feel that we're worthy of happiness, true happiness. I was listening to a podcast today, and it's a big part of my own healing journey is connecting the three aspects of that make us who we are. It was one of the biggest parts of my breakthrough through therapy. I'm grateful for my therapist because she's the one that led me through the understanding of the inner child, the adult, the parent side of who we are. And I'm listening to a podcast talking about particularly the child and how we seem to get to a place where we no longer want to take care of our child, take care of that little guy or that little girl inside of us. And I'm here to just tell you that your inner being, that playful, that youthful, that innocent, honest, happy-go-lucky version of yourself that at some point in your life you outgrew. At some point in your life got too hard that you said, man, we can't be doing this play shit no more. We can't be having fun and coloring and playing dress up or dancing, singing, drawing, right? We can't do any of that stuff no more. It's time to get serious. It's time to be an adult because we're going to look childish if we do that. And clearly, if you go around all the time acting immature, that's one thing. But being childlike is a whole nother level of happiness and joy. It's something I aspire to do every day. I know those that spend time with me, they see the playful and the childlike, especially when it's around the water, jumping in water and splashing around, whether it's cold water or hot water, and so I just say, take just for a moment, right? Just for one moment, take a minute to think back to your childhood. What were the things that you did that you loved to do? What were the things that you as a little kid loved to do? And I want to encourage you to try those things as an adult. And hopefully you can try it sober. I have to throw that piece in there. Because that was the beautiful part of being a kid, is that it didn't take drugs or alcohol or different types of alterations for us to just have fun. And we were always, like, if you were anything like me, we're also very resilient. When I was a kid, I know my mom was really stressed out financially and in a lot of hardships. And I was a kid that, I would ask for things at the store. Hey, can I have this? And she would say no. And it would get to the point where I probably became such a good salesman as a kid because I never took no as the answer. If I had my heart set on something, I got it. I found a way to get it. And I'll be, in all honesty, there was some times as a kid I probably stole it because my mom was just so strapped, financially speaking. And I find some humor in that. Clearly, that's not my methodology nowadays. It's about living abundant. It's about being abundant. But the truth is that there's things that we all want out of life, and many of us won't give ourselves permission to go and get those things because we think that time has passed us by, or it's impossible, and we've accepted the hand that we've been dealt as if you don't own the whole card deck. I'm going to say that again. The magic to this life is that, sure, you've been dealt a hand, but guess what? You have the whole deck in the other hand. If you want a full house, a royal flush, or any other winning hand, guess what? You can do that. You can grab those cards and look at them and say, this is who I am. I'm a winner. I got a winning hand. And then you can go out into this world and go make that winning hand become your reality. And I just want you to know that you're more than your pain. You're more than your suffering. You're more than your setbacks. You're more than your failures. You're more than your current physical state of being. You're more than anything that's ever caused you pain, anything that's ever hurt you. That is not your divine truth. Those are all lies. Those are all things that we hold on to. They're experiences we have. We're meant to be transformed by them, not to be identified by them. But yet in this day and age, it is so stinking popular to become victimized and try and stack up as many victim labels as possible because then somehow you're, special. And I just want to say that if you're feeling stuck in this life, before you lay your head down tonight, ask yourself this question. Is there something I can do that I know I can do that if I did this one thing, my life would start to change? Ask yourself that question before you hit the pillow tonight. Is there something that I can change, that I know I can change, that I know I should change, that will truly improve my life? And then just be quiet and listen for the answer. I can tell you the last time that I really started practicing that, I've done it recently and there's not a whole lot. I don't cling to a whole lot of vices. But I can tell you the last time that it needed to shift in me was over 2 years ago. I got caught up in smoking a lot of cannabis, and it wasn't doing what I had wished it would have done for me. And I knew I wanted to break free from it. And I heard Jordan Peterson mention that trick. It's not even a trick, but just to ask yourself that question. And the thing that kept popping up for me was the weed. And I said, okay, so December 21st, 2022, I said, all right, no more. I'm done. And I've stayed done. And I'm thankful that I have the willpower, the mindset to be able to release things, anything that doesn't serve me towards becoming the best version of myself, because I am absolutely focused and locked in to seeing how far I can go, to see how many of my dreams I can accomplish before it's all said and done. And a big part of that is trying to make a difference in this world, leaving a legacy of making a positive impact in the lives of others, helping those that are similar to me. And I put out this message because of that. I love you guys. You know the drill. Results kill excuses. Transform your sick and tired into optimal and unstoppable. Greg's out.